welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna, owner of Mystical Manuscripts, where we talk about spirituality, astrology, and tarot. And today we're going to be looking at our new moon next month in October. So on October 2nd, we are going to have a new moon in Libra. And whenever we have new moons, it's always a time for new intentions. When it is in Libra, these new intentions and new goals or new revelations revealed to you are going to be surrounding partnerships, relationships, romance, and also anything that you can share with a partner. This can also look like business relationships as well. Another thing that this can look like too is being more fair. So a lot of politics, a lot of justice could be coming into your life during this time and figuring out what is fair and what is not, okay? So now let's get into some journal prompts that may help us during this time. So the first journal prompt I have is, how can I be more focused during this time? So this new moon is happening while we are in Libra season. Libra is an air sign. They like to have fun. They like to make jokes. They like to dress up. They like to go out. They don't necessarily like to focus, okay? So all of this Libra and air energy around us doesn't necessarily mean that we neglect the things that we're supposed to be doing. However, it does mean that we have to find other ways in order to be focused. So the next question is, what would happen if you follow your heart and your head? So Libra is all about following the heart and also sometimes being in their heads, okay? Because Libra is an air sign, it's very logical. However, it's all about partnerships and relationships and romance. So with Libras, it can get kind of conflicting whether or not they should focus on their romance or they should focus more on logical matters. So one of our questions for this time is definitely going to be like, what would it look like if we followed both our head and our heart? Remember, we are in this season to learn something new about this season and these energies. What does the truest version of myself look like? So as much as Libras, this is all Libra energy, likes to help others, they really do, and they care about others. Let's also think about, what can we learn from that? Are we over helping others? Are we putting the things that we like down? What does the truest version of yourself look like? Okay, what would it look like if you were like, you know what, I don't care what anybody else says, I'm going to do this thing for me? What would your life look like then? Okay, and of course, aside from those journal questions, this is always a good time to set new intentions about your goals for the next month coming up ahead. So now let's talk about what this can mean for your rising sign. So for a Libra rising, you are having this new moon in your first house of self-appearance and self-expression. So what this can look like for you is that you are creating a new self-love routine. You are finding new ways to love yourself with this energy. For Virgo risings, this will be in your second house. This can look like finding a new business partnership or having a new opportunity related to money, okay? I would also have to say to here, maybe doing some work that deals with fairness, maybe paying off a debt or paying off something so that the playing field will be leveled, if that makes sense. So almost as if getting fair, getting even with someone or something financially. For Leo risings, this is in the third house of communication, siblings, and short-term travel. What this could look like is having a newfound relationship and love with your communication style. You may truly embrace the way that you communicate. You may embrace the way that you see your siblings. And you may also find a new love for short-term trips and short-term travel. For Cancer rising, this is going to be in the house of the home and the mother. So this can maybe look like a new relationship tie with your mom or a mother figure, you deepening that relationship or learning something new about a relationship with your mother or the home. For Gemini risings, this is going to be in your fifth house of children and play. So this could look like having a newfound love or relationship with your children if you are interested in having children. If you're not interested in having children, you may be more interested in having kids during this transit for Gemini risings. In addition, you may find a newfound love for your creativity or the things that you like to do in your spare time. So hobbies, different things like that, you may be more into it during this time. For Taurus risings, this is going to be in the 6th house. This could look like a new job opportunity coming your way, or new relationships popping up with your job or your routine. You may find a newfound love for your routine. You may change up your routine a little bit in order for you to love yourself just a little bit more. So look out for that, as it could bring a lot of new energy to your routines. For Aries risings, you're seeing this in the 7th house, which is a perfect house to have this in. This is a new relationship coming up. This is a newfound love or passion for your existing relationships. This can also look like a new business partnership coming your way. For Pisces rising, this is in the 8th house that deals with trauma, shared finances. So what this could look like for you is having a newfound relationship with your traumas and your fears. I feel as though with the Libra energy in the 8th house, what this can look like is, having a new relationship with your trauma and your past. You could maybe accept your past, or maybe want to move on from your past. You might be tired of dealing with the effects from your past, and you're like, you know what, I gotta let this go. This is also talking about shared finances and inheritance. So you may receive an inheritance, or you may have an opportunity to spend some shared finances, because Libra is ruled by Venus. So that's a lot of extra funds, extra finances that may come to you in the 8th house. For Aquarius rising, this is going to be in the 9th house. You may find a new philosophy or a new love for a religion or your spiritual practice during this time, as the 9th house is really big on researching and higher education. Speaking of higher education, you may want to go back to school and pursue something in regards to philosophy, or in something that you want and not other people want for you. You may also want to travel more during this time, as the 9th house deals with that as well. So for Capricorn risings, this is going to be in your 10th house of career and reputation. So this might be big new career changes for you. It may shine a light on career issues for you. And another thing that I think is really important is that you may have a newfound love for your reputation. So when I look at Libra energy is all about appreciating yourself and appreciating your value and your love that you could bring to others. So in that 10th house energy, it definitely looks like something that you can bring to your career or your reputation that feels more aligned with what you want and the things that you enjoy. So then we have Sagittarius risings. This will be in your 11th house of friendships and humanitarian pursuits. So what this can look like is you finding a newfound love for the environment or a social cause that resonates with you, right? It could be race, it could be gender. You might want to get more involved in your community with those things. You also might find a new love for friends. You may also be making new friends during this time, so watch out for that. And then lastly, Scorpio risings are going to be seeing this new moon in Libra in their 12th house. The 12th house of fears, the subconscious. This new moon may make you realize something new about your fears or your subconscious that you have not learned before. This is different than the 8th house, when the 8th house deals with more generational traumas, traumas as a kid that you kind of always have to work on. It's a transformation house. So you're always going to be changing. In the 12th house, it's more of the constant fears and anxieties that you have. You may learn something new about them, and you may also learn how to navigate them, right? Libra is still navigating the good and the bad. So with this placement, with this transit, you may likely feel as though you can manage your mental health, which is great. You can manage your fears, you can manage your anxieties, and you can change it into something that works for you, okay? So that is all I have for today. If you like this video, please like this video, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned in with more information regarding the stars, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Good luck with this full moon in Libra.